What's up, squad? Josh with Delta Hogz, bringing you guys another video. And tonight, we're feeding my adults and my growouts. So I feed them about every 6 to 7 days, and I generally feed them on some smaller meals. We're gearing up for brumation right now, so I'm hitting the females with a little bit bigger meal, so they're all eating large right now. Ignore the hand. I had a bit of a glass cutting incident. I'm just going to hold the camera with this hand and feed with this hand, so should be good. I do have one guy who is still hitting sardine scent, so I've got his rodent pulled to the side, and I'm hitting that, sending in some sardine right now. So let's go ahead and get into it, show you guys the rest of my adults that you didn't see in the last video, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, so starting off here with the Zuko. He does not eat off of tongs, so he will only drop feed if you leave him alone, so we're not going to actually get to see him eat on camera. We're going to come into 02. She generally will eat off tongs. Maybe not today. Alright, so we're just going to leave it in for her. And I leave it on the aspen. They eat pretty minimal aspen. I have some larger chunked aspen, so I'm not overly worried about it. This girl here is Urbaso. Well, there we go. She's generally a pretty aggressive striker, though she generally has a little bit better accuracy than that. That's kind of a poor excuse. But that's my adult sable for my time making. This little guy here generally does not eat off of camera either, but we'll see if he'll take it. Yeah, it's going to be no, so I'm just going to leave it for him. Come over here to Orochimaru. He looks like he's in his hide. Nope, he's in the back here. See if I can entice him out a little bit. I guess not. Being shy today. He's normally a very aggressive eater as well. Alright, well I guess that's that. We'll come back and see if he eats it later. And these guys I normally leave 2 to 3 hours. Come back and check on him after the fact. This dude gets a small mouse. This dude never eats on camera, so it's a little RB pastel. Yeah, just drop it there for him. Oh, let's get back inside, buddy. Alright, let's move the mice over here so we're not blocking the light. Now this is my sable maker girl. She's just albino. Come on, come out a little bit more. Yeah. I guess she wasn't playing today. She was hungry. She normally backtracks back into the hide with it, back into her lair. Yeah, always fun. I got a good variety of girls that really like to strike at it, and then a good variety of those that just want to leave alone and drop feed. This is Sable. This is Saber. She's my very first Hognose. She's an albino girl. She does have some stuck eye caps currently, which I've been bathing her and trying to get them off, but she has notorious issues with shedding. This hide that's in here is actually a humid hide, has sponges in the top. So this slides open. There's actually sponges in there, but yeah, it doesn't help. She always retains the eye caps, so she's always getting stuck eye caps. I'm always bathing her and using some little bit of mineral oil to get them back off. And these ones are just being extra stubborn, so I don't stress about it until they shed again. If they shed again and it still's retained, then it starts becoming an issue where it's possibly looking at a vet. This is my Yeti girl. She sometimes eats on video, but generally not. Yeah, it's going to be a no. So we'll leave her to it. This is a big Arctic possible het lav girl. She's generally a very calm biter. Yeah, see, just a nice gentle ease in. Gorgeous. Alright guys, so this is my toffee het for Xanthic girl. She's generally a pretty aggressive feeder. Let's see if we can entice her out of here a little bit. Come on, girl. Oh, that's a fairly gentle one for her. She's normally quite aggressive with it. Let's see if we can swing around here. Yeah, that's them chewing in there. So if that was a toad, those rear fangs would be chewing in and popping the air sac that toads generally have. When toads are in trouble, they have these little air sac lungs. They can fill up, make themselves look bigger or harder to fit into someone's mouths. So that's what they'll do. They'll chew their saliva or venom, if you will, into that. When I say venom, if you don't know, these are technically classified as rear fang venomous, but the venom is not really in effect or a worry to humans. Maybe if you're allergic to something like bee stings, it might be, but that's about it. All right, so this is my big girl Chunker, and looks like we got her going the wrong way here. So let's see if we can get her to circle back. She's a very gentle eater too. She noses it around and then slow bites. Yep. There we go. Let's see if we can get a little bit of this aspen off. Well, a little bit's not going to kill you or worry about it. Yeah, so she's just a stunning big girl. All right. Now we're going to move over to Talia. Let me get her a nice size mouse. This is my snowmaker girl. Well, let's see where her head's at. There it is. Come on, girl. Come out for the camera. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and she'll pull that sucker right back in. Beautiful Xanthic Conda het for snow. I'm going to see if I can pull her hide off of her just so y'all can get a sight of her. There you go. So if you got anything that's snowmaker for me, this is who they came out of. She was pretty good for me. All right, now we can pull our shelves out because everything we're feeding is above here. All right, So this is a Conda Het Mercury boy. He gets a fuzzy mouse. He's going to be hiding all the way in the back. Of course he is. This guy is normally a drop fed. All right, we're not going to wiggle it around too much for him because he gets startled sometimes. So we'll just leave him be for it. All right, so this girl's the Arctic. Or no, this is just the Arctic Het Mai Tai boy. He's a drop feeder most of the time as well. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly why he's a drop feeder. This is a super Arctic Het albino. This guy is in shed, coming out of the tail end of shed here. So we'll see if he'll take this. Now, all right, we're just gonna leave it for him. He's one of those ones that if you really mess with him, he won't eat. So this is a triple het snowburst that I actually picked up from Fathom Hogz. I've been drop feeding him. Not sure if he needs more than that, or if he needs more than a drop feed. He's weighing at 66 grams, so we will give him a small, as he's already retreated away where nobody can see him. Sorry guys, I'm not used to watching the camera and trying to watch a snake at the same time. So we're going to leave it for him. He's been a little bit of a shy eater. All right, and here we have a 74-gram Super Conda that is triple het, toxic, and lavender. So we're going to leave him be too. Also one of my shyer eaters. And that's the thing, guys. When you work with the snakes enough, you'll know. Like this one is shy. This one won't eat off of tongs. This one will. This is a toffee het lav girl. She will definitely eat off of tongs. Yeah. Ferocious. I never have trouble with my toffee stuff, man. They always just demolish food. Can you just eat it here and not drag it back through all the aspen, please? Thank you. This is the Super Arctic Het Mai Tai girl. She generally hits food pretty hard. So let's see if she'll turn around for us here and come back out. Yep. Bam. Oh, she's running away from the camera. Oh. Sorry. I pulled it out too far with my bad hand. Alright, we'll let her be now. That jolt was a little more than she wanted to mess around with. This is a Het Mercury boy. He gets a fuzzy. I'm sorry, girl gets a fuzzy. Bam. Good. Awesome. I'm just going to leave it for her. She seems interested, but bam, look at that. Soft and gentle giant. This is the Het Lucy 50% PPA female. I'm growing out. With that, guys, all of my adults and grow outs are fed. This top row, these are both empty. This guy, I fed him off camera. Forgot to film it. That was the first one before I came back to shot an intro. And this guy is shipping out on Wednesday, it being Monday right now. So he's not going to eat because he's about to go out the door to his new forever home. So appreciate it. Thank you for joining me. I really like showing you guys my snakes, and hopefully you guys saw some stuff that you're interested in. A couple more, so maybe you haven't seen before. And why don't you have a comment below? Does anybody else that has a toffee belly just it scares them, right? Is it just me, or is it just my toffees? My toffees scare me, man. They're always trying to eat my fingers. They're the only ones that I've considered buying a small snake hook to handle. So, hey, with that, next feeding is going to be babies, and I'll shoot you guys through my baby rack, show you some of my holdbacks that I am holding out for this next year. And with that, guys, I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and hey, dismissed.